Oh my god, it happened! Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, oh my god, yes, we have to talk about the recent revelation, the biggest plot twist of this year so far, that Bratz Mean Girls Cady is getting restocked. She's getting restocked. She's actually coming back for a second round, and not just restock, a whole new variant of the packaging, a sticker sheet. So, oh girl, let's get into it. So yes, earlier today on the official Bratz Instagram account, they shared a new reel out of nowhere, basically, where Cady gets a message from Gretchen saying Regina said to check the comments, and then she does check the comments, and they're all saying like restock Cady, and like you should have mass produced these, like bring her back, and then she freaks out, and then the caption reads that yes, we've done it. Bratz pack, you asked, we delivered. Bit too late. The fan favorite Cady doll is back and better than ever. This time with a special edition sticker sheet and seal on the iconic burnt book packaging, coming on March 5th. So yes, she is not only restock of this doll, like the actual doll herself is the same, so no one freak out, she's the same doll, same accessories, same outfits. She's not exclusive in that sense, but like she is going to be a new variant in the sense where she does have a new exclusive seal on the front of the packaging, and she will also have a second sticker sheet included, which kind of feels like, okay, well, she still costs the same, and so I feel like for everyone who got the first batch with just the one sticker sheet, they're gonna feel a little bit like, oh well, like why didn't we get the second sticker sheet? Like it's a little bit, okay, well that sucks. But I guess it's good to make this release a little bit different, right? So it's fine. I think it makes her exclusive enough where it's like, oh yay, a little added sticker sheet to kind of ease our PTSD and trauma from the release. Thank you, Bratz. Like, okay, as of a sticker sheet and little seal on the front of the packaging, which by the way, the seal reads, I mean, it's just plastic, and then it kind of like on the outside of the circle, it says, why is everyone stressing out about this thing? Which, to be fair, those are quotes from the movie, so okay. But still, I feel like that is a little bit too distasteful, I would say, to the actual situation of what happened. Like so many people were upset, and then for them to just like add a seal on the packaging, not only that, but then also like use the quotes that kind of like indirectly actually reference the situation and like make fun of it, and like make fun of everyone involved who was not able to get her the first time around. I don't know. I mean, to me, I get it. It's funny. It's supposed to be tongue in cheek. It's supposed to be like, oh, Bratz, Mean Girls, like, I get it. Bratz, Bratitude, like, I get it, but I feel like to me, if I was gonna try to get, by the way, I can't even get her. Like luckily I have one, but they still don't ship internationally. Like they still only ship to select countries. She includes Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Mexico, New Zealand, Republic of Ireland, Spain, United Kingdom, and United States. And of course, there is a limit of one doll per customer, which I think is fine. And again, she's releasing on March 8th, which is sometime next week. Yes, the price $60, the same as the first round. And I think, it's great. I think obviously it's good that we're having restock, and especially after all these people, everyone, I mean, it was a whole thing, remember? It was a whole thing. And so many people were upset, rightfully so. I mean, me included. I was waiting like the entire day for them to release the Amazon listing, and it never happened. So it's good that we're getting a restock officially, finally. And on top of that, it is a like new variant where it's like a seal, and then we have the new sticker sheet. So I think that's good, but I don't know. I feel like they're kind of like the way, the angle from which Bratz is kind of like going with this is where it's like, oh, there was never an issue. What's the big problem? But okay, whatever. We're gonna give you restock. Like, I still feel like they don't really understand the gratitude, like the gravity, of the whole situation and how many people it really impacted. When the release first happened, like everyone was so upset, and everyone, for all those people who were waiting, until now, like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like vindicated, or is is this justice? Is this like what we deserve? Or is this still like a little bit too little too late? It's still great. And obviously, hopefully some people will be able to actually get this doll and not just scalpers, which is something else. I'm like so scared because, obviously with the still like this is gonna be a limited quantity, like this is not a pre-order, they're still like they have new stock, it's a new batch of stock, but like what they have is what they have, so like they're not gonna have tons more extras like to give to people, so this is what they have and that's it. So this is not gonna be kind of like a open window pre-order where everyone can basically like pre-order one doll and like eventually they get her. No, this is like they have a set amount and that's it. So I feel like they haven't really understood what really was the issue with the release for Cady the first time around. The issue was that they didn't have enough stock. And the restock now, it's gonna have the same issue where she sells out inevitably in like less than 5 minutes, and most of that stock will go to scalpers because they're using bots. So I feel like the core issue still remains, and not to mention like the whole shipping situation to only select countries internationally, which I mean, come on, like that's just really rude. Like come on, like there's so many people that they're not including with this launch, that are still going to be able to not going to be able to get her, even if it is a restock, because they don't ship to wherever they live, me included. Like I still no shipping to Switzerland for all of MGA and Bratz websites. So that really sucks. And then of course we have the scalpers and like the limited quantity and like I don't know. And then the seal, kind of like making fun of like, oh, it's just plastic. Like, why are you so worked up about this? Like, it's just plastic. Let go. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, it is plastic, but like a lot of people cared because they love the movie and they love the character and they really love the brand of Bratz and the collaboration of Mean Girls and Bratz. A lot of people, it means a lot to them, and I feel like just kind of like juggling with these emotional like weights that people like the importance of this collaboration that for people that people had, making light of this and then turning it into a seal where it's like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we're giving you a new variant, it's like restock, but like who cares, it's just plastic. It's like, okay Bratz, like you could have really ate with this restock, and it's gonna happen. Hopefully, again, it's good. I mean, it's great. The restocking, it's good, but I just feel like it's a little bit too little, too late. It feels like a last second kind of thing. I mean, obviously, it's not because they had to make a whole new batch, but maybe the second sticker sheet was a sticker sheet that they just kind of like scrapped. So maybe it was just lying around the designs. Who knows? I doubt that they actually had the artists come in and design a whole new sticker sheet. But the seal, I do feel like, that could have just been like a last second thing where they kind of like just to make it new and interesting. I feel like with the seal, they kind of ruined the whole the whole tone of the restock, where it's like it should have been joyful, but now it's like, oh yeah, but it's just plastic, like who cares? Like I feel like that's the wrong angle to look at this. Like the first release, the Cady drop, it didn't work out. It was horrible. Everyone was upset, not just because it was plastic and whatever. Like, no, it's like the whole event, like it caused people trouble and people, anxiety and emotional distress, like that's not something to make fun of. But here they are turning it into a little seal. It just has me like up and like, I'm just like, wow, like they really went for it. I mean, again, it's a quote from the movie, like it's fine, I guess. Like maybe I'm really just like too sensitive, but like to me, this kind of ruins the restock, because again, not only that, but also the scalpers and bots and the limited shipping and the limited quantities. But yeah, how do you feel? I think obviously it's restock nonetheless. At the end of the day, this is great. Finally, but I feel like if it was at least a pre-order situation, it would give more people the chance, instead of just turning this into a second round where, yes, it's like yay, but like also like, well, nothing's really changed. The circumstances of the restock still haven't changed. Like the website still is buggy, the glitches are gonna happen, the captcha is still atrocious. Like the core issues of the website and the form of release are still there. Like it's just gonna be a second release of this doll with a new seal and sticker sheet to kind of like add fuel to the fire and be like, yeah, yay, it's a sticker sheet and seal. Okay. And like I'm telling you, like this new variant will be even more expensive probably on eBay from scalpers because of the seal and the sticker sheet. Like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, look at this second release Cady doll. Ooh, she's exclusive. She has a new sticker sheet. She has a seal on the packaging. They're kind of like, yeah, amazing. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, again, too little, too late. Like, I don't know. How do you feel? Are you gonna try for this restock? If you don't live in the countries that they listed for the shipping availability, how do you feel? Because they're not gonna ship to you, so you don't have a chance, like me included. So it's like, well, that sucks. But yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we're all here, and it's just plastic, right? It's just like in Bratz's words, it's just plastic. So who cares, right? It should be a positive thing. And it is, because hopefully even if the scalpers do strike, it's gonna still leave a lot of people a chance to get this Cady doll. But I feel like the circumstances in which this restock is happening are purely for capitalism. Like they don't really actually care about their fans, because guess what? If they would have cared, they would have restocked sooner, or at the very least, they would have given us information and they would have updated us, okay? If you know what happened on the initial release of Cady, like it was a mess. They didn't update anything. Like they didn't give us any information on like the Amazon listings or on what's happening. Like they were so bare bones about what's happening. They never informed their fans, and if they really cared about us, they would have given us more information, and they would have actually told us what's happening, and they would have also made a restock happen much earlier. I'm telling you, like I just feel like they don't actually care. And this is like, again, purely capitalistic. And on top of that, again, let's not forget that they actually made fun of the whole restock Cady hashtag in their mock-up of Spotify rap from last year. Remember that? Yeah, that happened. They made fun of us. Again, fun is a strong word, but like I feel like, yeah, they kind of like made fun of the situation, I mean, and they felt it was okay to make fun of. And now, not only after they've mocked us and they've put us through the first release and again, the lack of information here for towards the fans, like the miscommunication, the way that Bratz even like replied to comments and like such a distasteful way, and making fun of it, and like, oh yeah, tough luck, try for Regina next time. Like what? I'm sorry, what? How, why? And now we're getting restock, and not only are the core issues still here, they still remain. Like the scalper bot problem is still there. They haven't even tried to resolve that. And guess what? They probably won't, because it actually benefits them. Because if it is all about money, then guess what? Scalpers buying up the products, it doesn't, they don't care if it's fans or scalpers or bots buying the products. All they care about is getting the money, and getting the money means that they don't have to care about scalpers and bots. So, and then obviously we have the limited quantity, which of course they could have fixed it with making this into a pre-order type of situation where, they give you like 2 days to kind of like pre-order the doll, and then they will produce the amount. But no, this is a limited quantity type of situation, like the first release. And then on top of that, we also have the same limitation with the shipping to certain countries, and then also the bugs and glitches and the captcha for the Bratz website. Those are all issues that still remain and that they still haven't fixed. So yeah, I mean, the restock is nice. Hopefully you get her if you missed out, obviously. To anyone who wants her, hopefully you are able to get her. Obviously, this is great for those few people who will be able to successfully get her. But for the other 90% who will not be able to get her because of scalpers or any of the other issues I just called out, this restock will have fixed nothing at the actual core of the issues. And actually, in a worse way, this restock will have actually given scalpers just more stock for them to, double the price or triple or quadruple the price on eBay or other third-party reselling platforms. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just being too pessimistic, but I feel like the core issues really, they remain. This is just a restock. Like, if they had at least tried to inform us about all these things that are happening or that are not happening, or about the, initial launch and like the Amazon listing that never happened, and then with the restock, and then with the scalpers and bots, if Bratz would have been more transparent, and if they would have, stopped for 1 second to reply to comments in a sassy tone and actually given us information and actually provided us with good updates, and I feel like tried to resolve the issues, it would be different now. I feel like we would have been more excited, and this is obviously still exciting, but I feel like, to me, this is really like they purely for money. They don't care. Like, they make it seem like they care about fans. They don't. If they cared, they would have done something sooner, much quicker. They don't. The restock is nice, obviously, but that alone doesn't genuinely show fans that Bratz cares about them. If Bratz really cared about fans, they wouldn't have made fun of us in the Spotify rap post. They wouldn't have replied to comments at the time of these releases for Mean Girls with snide remarks, being rude, and just basically, distasteful manner. And they would have also not been so blasé and just so vacant with updates and information. They would have, again, the behavior of Bratz towards fans, that's what shows you how much they care, not the restock. The restock just shows you that they made an effort to make more stock, obviously, so they can make more money. Like, it's so simple. It's so simple. It's that simple. Anyway, sorry. I feel like I just ranted for the most part. But if you are excited, again, that's great. I hope you get her. I hope anyone who gets her ends up being able to get her, because that's great. Obviously, this restock, the purpose of the restock is so that people who were not able to get her will be able to get her in the second round. I hope the scalpers are not too vicious and vile. And I mean, yeah, let's hope, hope for the best, because I doubt they're going to make a third round of restock. This is going to be it for sure. It's going to be it for sure. So yeah, but what do you think? Hopefully you get her if you want her. Yeah, but what do you think of this whole, the way the restock and the way that Bratz has been with fans? And like, do you feel like Bratz cares about you? Do you feel like Bratz cares about their fans? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.